Hi, this is Stephanie Miller from The Stephanie Miller Show. Please enjoy this exclusive clip from my show on Political Voices Network.
Greene by that dip. I got one question for her. How much did you make? How much did you make off of people's despair? How much did you make off that panic? How much did you make off of that suffering? No more. We can't accept it.
Wow.
Yeah, good for her, AOC.
Yeah.
I believe they have to disclose, don't they?
They do.
I mean, so
It's a financial thing, but it's quarterly, right?
Yeah.
Isn't it?
They're
AOC
supposed to.
I mean, that's what I mean. Who knows if anyone's going to
Exactly.
follow any rules?
There's a Supreme
right?
Court justice that kept forgetting to do those sorts of things.
But I mean, and Hakeem Jeffries was talking about this as well.
So many of these people are crooks, liars, and frauds, and Marjorie Taylor Greene is, of course, Exhibit A. We are seeing corruption unfold before us in real time. We do need to change the law so that sitting members of Congress cannot trade stock.
No kidding.
Period. Full stop.
Well, we're not going to get that until Democrats get in charge.
This is the problem. Yeah, Chuck Schumer, Elizabeth Warren sent a letter to the SEC asking for investigation into Trump's social media posts urging stock, purchases ahead of his tariff announcement. So Adam Schiff, Ron Wyden, Mark Kelly, Ruben Gallego also signed the letter. But and again, Jody, it's like we can't stop trying. But like you're right, Chris. I don't know, like. Who's going to make anybody disclose or any of this? I mean, I was saying the only thing that is Tish James, is in New York and has,
This has been an idea for a very long time, and even when Democrats were in charge, they didn't want this.
I mean,
Well, they make a lot
God
of money.
bless Elizabeth
Exactly.
Warren. She's also doing a new legislative push with Melanie Stansberry from New Mexico, who's fantastic,
She
by the
is.
way.
Love her.
Yeah. They're seeking to bar special government employees like Musk from communicating with government agencies that interface with their companies, would require federal employees like Musk to meet new ethics requirements. I mean, the problem is same place we're at with Garcia and the Supreme Court. Who's going to force compliance? I mean, we're at a point where the Supreme Court is going to have to force Trump to comply.
Yes.
Or this will just get worse and worse. By the way, we were just, breaking news.
Uh-oh, what happened?
Boeing shares fall after a report that China has ordered its airlines not to take any further deliveries from the aircraft. I mean, and you were saying, on cue, someone will suck up to Trump. He'll do one other exemption.
Boeing will suck up to Trump.
Rinse,
Right.
lather, repeat.
Yep.
It's so ridiculous,
Yeah.
right? Who said this is the worst economic policy making I've seen in 50 years? My border colleague could do a better job managing this economy than this administration has done so far.
Lippy the Lion and Hardy Har Har.
No, that was Steve Ratner in The Economist. Okay. An economist analyst. Okay.
Animus?
Yes, thank
Animus.
you. Right. Gerber tweets, small businesses are getting hammered like your friends. It's literally the most absurd situation I've seen in 31 years of markets. Our own president is destroying the American economy. This is, I mean... At least, Jody, it's showing, it seems like a lot of people are waking up. CNN's chief data analyst, Sunday stressed Americans are not buying what Trump is selling as he looked at data showing their souring views on the economy. The amount of Americans who oppose his tariff plan increased from 58% from 46%. That's just in the last month or so. The number who favor the tariffs has decreased from 48 to 42% at the same time. And that's got to be just his base. The barking seals that have to go, whatever he does is fantastic. More and more are turning against Trump. Harry Anton said their views of the economy are getting worse. They are holding Donald Trump responsible when it comes to his signature issue so far in his second term, tariffs. I mean, my goodness gracious. Ooh, when a pollster says that.
Goodness gracious.
Great
Stars
balls
and
of
garters.
Great balls of disapproval.
That's Harry Anton, though. That's part of his charm.
That trend line is ridiculously awful for Trump. I believe this is the worst poll Trump has received in his second term. Well, one would think so. I mean, headline after headline, Jody. Companies are going bankrupt at the fastest rate since 2010. That's what we were saying. A lot of small businesses are not going to be able to sustain this. Yeah. More companies have filed for bankruptcy court protection in the first 3 months of this year than at any first quarter since 2010, according to new data. To your point, Chris,
He didn't
do it. Whatever it is, he didn't do it.
Trump claims he may pause auto industry tariffs.
Yes.
This is
because the big three sucked up to Trump.
Okay. Trump suggested he might temporarily exempt the auto industry from tariffs he previously imposed on the sector to give car makers time to adjust their supply chains. He said automakers need time to relocate from production. Thank you. From Canada and Mexico. Thank you. And not in 90 days or whatever. It's ridiculous. Oh, God.
Yeah, try building a factory with tariffs on building materials.
Thank you very much.
Yes. The statement hinted at yet another round of reversals on tariffs as Trump's onslaught of import taxes has panicked financial markets. When Trump announced the 25% auto tariffs on March 27th, he described them as permanent. Well, they all contradict each other.
Yes.
Like nobody can tell.
Well, they're not even collecting the tariffs as boats are arriving.
They don't know how to. They don't even get. Nobody in their government can remember which tariff for who. And okay, God. Okay, Judd Apatow said maybe all these law firms who bent the knee should also donate hundreds of millions of dollars in free work to the ACLU.
Thank you.
Thank you, Judd. That's a great idea.
Yeah, I like that.
Okay. Personality of Colt says, anyone want to guess which country is benefiting the most from Donald Trump's self-inflicted, utterly ridiculous trade war? That's right, it's China. Mm-hmm. Many of our most reliable trading partners are reconfiguring their supply lines around China. For the first time ever, China is considered to be a more reliable trading partner than the United States. Trump did that, making America the 1880s again.
Yep.
I mean, and this is like him going, oh, China didn't have any cards. I'm like, really?
Really?
Seems like they do have a couple, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, by the way, even John Kennedy, the what's his name? Is he Whalen or Madam? I can't remember.
He's Whalen Flowers,
right?
Or no, he's more Madam.
He's the senator
he's
from
more Madam.
He's more Madam.
Senator from Hooterville. Even he's like, I don't know what's happening.
I see a lot of uncertainty, and I think to some extent it's intentional. If you listen to the president's aides weekend before last, and then listen to them this weekend, you don't have to be Einstein's cousin to figure out they were saying things that were inconsistent. Now, that raises one or two possibilities to me. Either it's intentional, or these folks aren't competent to manage a food truck.
Oh,
they aren't competent to run a food truck. Wow.
I like food
All right.
trucks.
He went on to say.
I think I know what's in the president's heart, but I don't know what's in his head.
Oh, Lord.
The administration has not given one clear rationale for its tariffs.
Thank you.
I think that's intentional. That I don't know, but my guess is it's intentional, and that it is part of the president's negotiating strategy. But I don't want to feign understanding here. I don't know.
It's not. Oh my God, he's the worst negotiator in the world. It's just, oh my God, they're all over the place, right? Then which one was it? Which crank? Peter Navarro was like, oh, this isn't a negotiation.
Right. Yeah.
They can't even keep their story straight. All right, one last one. Dan says, stop waiting for MAGA to wake up or change. They will be with Trump until he dies. They won't care if he impoverishes them as long as their bread lines are shorter than those for the people they hate. Let's follow Governor Walz's suggestion of reaching out and motivating the 90 million non-voters instead. Thank you. That's why I love what Governor Walz is doing. Bernie and AOC. It's like Frangel always says, stop recruiting at Klan meetings.
I agree.
Right? Let's get the people that didn't vote, to understand. I feel like, Jody, part of it is people are not going to buy his blaming Biden for anything.
No, not for
everything,
much longer.
Right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, that thing in the Oval Office yesterday, Trump fumed at Joe Biden and President Zelensky, accusing them of doing a horrible job allowing Russia to invade Ukraine. He said the war between Russia and Ukraine is Biden's war. It's not mine.
No, it's not.
What universe is it Biden's war? Okay. He said if the 2020 presidential election was rigged, and it was, oh my God.
No, it wasn't.
Please stop talking about that cake. Please stop talking about that cake. I can't. And it was, in so many ways, that horrible war would never have happened. If I have to hear one more, sir, and oh my God, this XYZ wouldn't have happened if I was president.
Sir.
I'm going to lose my, okay.
Please stop talking about that.
2020 cake. Just, can we please? Okay.
We should have Lily Tomlin re-record that. Please stop talking about that tariff.
Please stop talking about those tariffs.
Please stop talking about the election.
Let's go to Tracy in Mesa, Arizona. Hi, Trace.
Hey, everybody. Hey, Jody.
Hello.
Since you guys use the sound bites from Fargo and Big Lebowski all the time, it's safe to say we're all Coen Brothers fans, right?
Yes.
So My favorite Coen Brothers movie is kind of a lesser known one, the Hudsucker Proxy.
Love that movie.
I love that movie.
When I heard, yes, and with all this tariff stuff and how they wanted to depress the stock so they could all buy it up cheap and everything, as soon as he put these tariffs on, that's the first thing I thought of is, oh my God, it's the Hudsucker Proxy.
You know, for kids.
You have seen the most obscure movies and not the big ones like Pitch Perfect, right, Bella?
Hudsucker Proxy was a Coen Brothers film.
You never saw Hudsucker Proxy?
I did not.
Oh, you should see
my
that.
I don't think so. In America, personal religious beliefs should be just that, personal. But today, Christian nationalism is on the rise, threatening separation of church and state. Laws are being passed based on religious doctrine instead of reason, eroding our rights and freedoms in legislatures, public schools, even in courtrooms. One set of religious beliefs is being forced onto everyone else, but that's not what our founders intended. The Freedom from Religion Foundation is fighting back as the nation's leading group of free thinkers working to keep religion out of government. FFRF protects your right to think for yourself, whether you've always been secular, left religion behind, or simply believe in true religious freedom for everyone. If we don't stand up now, we may lose our religious freedoms. Join FFRF in defending our secular constitution and keeping faith a personal choice, not a government mandate. Visit ffrf.us/freedom to learn more, become a member, or text my last name Miller to 511-511, because in a truly free country, no one's faith should dictate everyone's future. Text Miller to 511-511 today.